Professionals for Sanity, VIPs, organization is warning President Trump that the deep state intelligence on Iran he is receiving could be catastrophic. A new Ministry of Defense, MOD, report circulating in the Kremlin today suggests that the United States, if not the entire world, may have even bigger things to worry about and is due to a believed to be shoot down by the U.S. Air Force of a known and accepted interstellar interdimensional device, most commonly referred as a UFO, within the Arctic Circle on July 25, whose explosive force was registered at 2.1 kilotons and has now seen this device's suspected pair mate, on August 4, enter our Earth's atmosphere in the Kantyman Sea Autonomous Region Ugra in West Siberia, from where it began transversing the globe until yesterday, August 7, when it hovered in the skies over the Philippines. Then raced towards the Arctic Circle, where it plunged into the Greenland Sea with enough force to cause a 5.8 magnitude earthquake, and in response to President Putin, just hours ago, ordered the immediate deployment of the entire Russian Northern Fleet to Arctic waters. According to this report, throughout the entirety of recorded human history, one of our planet's most enduring mysteries has been the sudden and unexplained appearance of massive interstellar interdimensional devices in our skies, and who, in the concealing of their presence, use unknown technology to envelope themselves in massive cloud formations so gigantic. In fact, the late American physicist William Corliss Ph.D., in his 1983 scientific research paper titled Tornadoes, Dark Days, Anomalous Precipitation, and Related Weather Phenomena, documented them being able to cover entire regions, resulting in what he called dark days, as the sun would be completely obliterated from the sky. One of the most written about dark days associated with these interstellar interdimensional devices in near historic times, this report details, occurred on May 19, 1780 throughout the entire region of the United States known as New England, and where, shortly before noon on that day, the sky turned yellowish, then went completely black. Shortly before noon, on Friday, July 20, 2018, this report notes, another of these dark days occurred that covered the entire Ivano-Bytyntaysky and Zhigensky districts of Russia's coldest region Yakutia, and whose residents have refused to accept official explanations, with many of them stating it was, indeed, caused by what they called a massive UFO. Though not having the technology to fully track these interstellar interdimensional devices when they enter our Earth's atmosphere, this report says, this particular dark day cause, 5 days later, on July 25, was determined by the MOD to be operating within the Arctic Circle, with it then being observed that a missile had fired by the U.S. Air Force from their Arctic Circle air base, and that was immediately followed with the registering of a 2.1 kiloton explosion, but that the Americans claimed was due to a crashed meteorite. Near simultaneously with this 2.1 kiloton explosion occurring in the Arctic, this report continues, and also on July 25, the Canadian Hydrogen Intensity Mapping Experiment, CHIME, sent out an urgent astrogram, astronomer's telegram, notifying the world that they had just detected a mysterious fast radio burst, FRB, they designated FRB 180725, and whose frequency of 580 MHz is nearly 200 MHz lower than any other radio burst ever detected in history. MOD analysts, this report concludes, have formed a hypothesis that this mysterious never-seen-before FRB was directed to the interstellar interdimensional device fired on by the U.S. Air Force, and that caused its pair-mate device to come to its rescue, as it may be lying disabled on the seafloor within the Arctic Circle, but whose full consequences of, should the worst have happened, and the Americans, indeed, fired upon an alien craft, are contained in the most highly classified section of this MOD report we're not allowed to mention, other than to note it's containing the full details of the most infamous dark day event occurring in recorded human history on April 14, 1561, and was when the inhabitants of the German city of Nuremberg witnessed a massive aerial battle involving hundreds of UFOs in the skies above them, but whose cause of has never been known.